is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Good afternoon, Xavier Musketeers. Today is January 27th, 2023. I'm Alexa Cruiser.
And I'm Anthony Frederickson. This is Xavier News.
If you're a student employee here at Xavier, whether full-time or part-time, and you're trying to get paid, submitting your timesheet is trickier than ever. Apparently, the new employee timesheet submission system has just been rebooted. When you click on the Employee Services tab on Self-Service, click on the link that reads Employee Dashboard. It will then take you to another tab. Then, to the right of your screen, will be sure to click on Enter Time, right below where it reads My Activities. Click on the current time period. After you are done entering the hours you've worked, go ahead and press the Submission button, and your employer will approve your timesheet.
Congratulations to Mindy Kaling's new animated Scooby-Doo series, Velma, for becoming the official worst-rated animated show ever, according to IMDb. Out of 50,000 votes in total, the new series already sits at a 1.3 out of 10. The show has been controversial since even before it came out, with very mixed reactions concerning the many changes to the main Scooby-Doo cast. So it's no surprise the scores are coming out mixed. On top of the controversy of the characters, the show has been flagged heavily for the horrid pacing and the fourth wall breaking humor. However, the popularity of the show overall has increased by 127% since the initial start of the series. And according to The Wrap, the show has become the second most in-demand show out there. The show's controversy seems to be the only thing bringing it attention, showing that any press can be good press.
It may have been cold this weekend, but that didn't stop Xavier students from enjoying the fresh snow. Here's a glimpse at some of the fun on campus. Knockout couple Blueface and Krishan Rock have announced that they are having a child. And while Blueface is denying the child is his, Krishan has gone to social media to celebrate her newfound happiness. Then on Tuesday the 24th, Krishan Rock was supposed to be at the red carpet to promote her new show on Zeus Network, but instead got into a fight with her former stylist.
Avatar 2, The Way of Water, has amassed $2.055 billion and gained a rating of 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb. We will be asking Xavier students their opinion on the film. Let's go to Lauren McAllister for the question of the week.
Hello, my name is Lauren McAllister. I'm here with your question of the week. What are your opinions about Avatar 2, The Way of Water? Have you seen Avatar 2, The Way of Water?
I have yet to see it, no.
Do you plan to see it?
Honestly, I'm giving it a couple of months because typically when you watch movies like that or you hear about movies like that, they're always overly overhyped. And so when you go to see it, the review's not always positive. So I'll wait, give it like 4 to 6 months, then I go see it. That way I know my money's well spent and I can have my own personal views on it.
Have you seen Avatar 2, The Way of Water, Patrick?
Yeah, it was a great movie. 10 out of 10. I would watch it again.
Wow, wonderful. Charlie O'Brien, have you seen Avatar 2, The Way of Water?
I have.
What are your opinions on the movie?
I thought it was pretty good. It was a little long, but I felt like it was well worth the time. Characters, the story was all very good, and I really liked the movie in general.
Great, I could definitely agree with that. What is your name?
Jackson.
Jackson, have you seen Avatar 2, Way of Water?
I have, yes.
What are your opinions on the film?
I think it looks really pretty. The plot is not great. It's kind of dry, and for a 3.5-hour movie, it's not the best. But I really like the visuals. It's very fun.
I can agree with that. The visuals were very fun. Sinu, have you seen Avatar 2?
Yes, I have.
What are your opinions on the film?
I think it's a pretty good film. It wasn't as good as I expected it to be, but I really loved the CGI. It was It was great visually. Maybe not the best like story-wise, but I enjoyed it.
Hey, thank you.
I'm Maddie. I'm Sophia.
Maddie and Sophia, have you guys seen Avatar 2, The Way of Water?
I have not. I haven't either.
Aw, do you guys plan to?
No, I don't, but my friends loved it.
Peyton, have you seen Avatar 2, The Way of Water?
Oh yeah, I did. I saw it the day it came out.
That's amazing. What are your opinions on it?
My opinions were it's a good film. Glad I waited 10 years. The ending was trash, but 3 more are coming and I'm excited.
Jared, have you seen Avatar 2, The Way of Water?
I have. I actually saw it twice.
Oh, wow. So what are your opinions about the film?
To be honest, I think it was the best movie of all time. The visuals, I felt like I was in a VR headset for 3 hours, so I went and saw it again, and it was just as good. I know people complaining about the plot and whatnot. Nah, there's 3 more movies coming, 5 total. It's just building. It's gonna be the best series of all time.
Thank you for your opinion.
So, Anthony, I gotta ask, what did you think of the new Avatar?
Well, it was a really cool film, but something interesting that I learned is, well, actually it was on TikTok, that actors had to learn how to hold their breath for 5 minutes underwater. I don't know about you, but my max is about 30 seconds on a good day.
Well, it looks like Netflix is not the only streaming service hitting a rough patch. While not as bad as what is happening with Netflix, many other streaming services are facing layoffs. As inflation continues, the boom the industry saw during the COVID-19 pandemic has waned. Streaming services are not the only industry facing mass layoffs. Many tech giants, such as Microsoft, Google, and Meta, are laying off thousands of people early in this new year. This is an attempt to cut costs in a post-COVID world where people are learning to lean on these tech companies less and less.
A healthy lifestyle may help your brain to age better. A new study of more than 29,000 senior adults has identified 6 habits that are linked to a lower risk of dementia and a slower rate of memory decline. Those habits include at least 150 minutes of moderate physical activity or 75 minutes of vigorous activity per week, eating a balanced diet, limiting alcohol consumption and smoking, engaging in cognitive activity at least twice a week, and engaging with others at least twice a week. The study was published in the British Medical Journal on Wednesday.
5 Memphis officers were charged with the murder of Tyree Nichols on Thursday. The 5 officers stopped Nichols for suspicion of reckless driving. The traffic stop escalated to what authorities have stated to be a visual of distressing brutality. Nichols died from his injuries 3 days after being hospitalized on January 7th. The city of Memphis expects to release the body camera footage this evening. Civic leaders in Memphis have raised concerns that the brutality depicted in the footage may provoke a reaction from already outraged residents.
We are 10 seconds closer to doomsday. On Tuesday, the doomsday clock was moved to 90 seconds until midnight. According to the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists who created the clock in 1947, the decision was made due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the increased risk of nuclear escalation, the continued threats posed by climate change, and the breakdown of norms and institutions needed to reduce risks of biological threats such as COVID-19. Rachel Bryson, President and CEO of the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, said, "We are living in a time of unprecedented danger, and the doomsday clock time reflects that reality."
Today is International Holocaust Remembrance Day, a day where we take some time to acknowledge all of those who tragically lost their lives during the horrific World War II event. Be sure to take some time to pause and honor those who died.
That's all from the news desk.
We'll be right back with the Xavier Sports Report.
everybody, my name is Drew Collins, and you're watching the Sports Report. As always, let's get started with professional sports right here in the Tri-State. The Cincinnati Bengals are heading to Kansas City for the second straight year for the AFC Championship. I think I'm speaking for all of us when I say we want to see a similar result from a year ago. Bring on the Hoo Days for Sunday at 6:30 p.m. A win here will send the Bengals back to the Super Bowl. Now let's get into campus sports. The men's team with a strong bounce-back win on Wednesday to sweep the Huskies this year. They are currently ranked 13th and face Creighton on Saturday at noon. Make sure to keep an eye out on freshman Desmond Claude as he continues to seek more minutes off the bench and prove his vital role. The women's basketball team will take on Providence here at Centos tomorrow at 2 p.m. The track team is currently in Louisville at the PNC Lenny Lyles Invitational as they face off against Virginia Tech and other top track programs. The women's team faces off against Dayton today at 5 p.m. as they look for a bounce-back win. Men's tennis takes a trip up to Cleveland State to prove they are the best team in Ohio. And last but not least, the swim team will travel to Butler to take on the Bulldogs and continue their hot streak. Well, that's a wrap here on the Sports Report this week, and as always, let's go X.